Hi Libra, welcome to your monthly messages from Spirit reading for June 2021. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. My intentions for this reading, Libra, is to welcome my spiritual team, my higher self, your spiritual team, and your higher self to come forward for this message for the month of June. Anything that you need to be aware of, anything that you need to know. I ask Spirit to bring about anything that's been weighing heavy in your heart or on your mind, to give you clarity, insight, healing, and guidance, and anything to celebrate in June or perhaps even to watch out for. I tap into this energy currently, and if you have any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or even passed down loved ones you would like to welcome through the portal at this time that I am creating, you're welcome to do so now. This is a general reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Libra. Sorry, Libra, when I said open the portal, there was just an invitation of someone in particular, or a being of light in particular, to come through. I just felt this intense energy come through for you. It feels like a very strong protection guide, a guardian angel of some sorts, a protector, a watcher over you. And I just get this feeling already before I even pull the cards or do my introduction that know that you're protected right now. And something may have not have happened for you that you expected. There could have been a closed door that you're still kind of hurt from, you're confused by. But whoever this being is, and we'll kind of tap into it soon, wants you to know that you were protected from something that wasn't meant to be, or it's just not the right time. And if you were to step through that at the moment you thought you were ready for it, it wouldn't have unfolded to your highest good. I don't know who that's for, but it's very, very strongly coming through for you now. But let's go ahead and get through the introduction so we can get into the cards. This will not resonate with every Libra that watches this message, and if this message is not for you, I suggest checking out your other signs in different placements. All right, Libra, let's go ahead and get started. This is intense already. All right, Libra, what do you need to know for the month of June? Wow, the Holy Spirit. Expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. Yeah, and look at that, like, angelic energy and the Ace of Cups coming through in that image right there. The Holy Spirit is with you, Libra, and Spirit is in the house for you. I felt the intensity. And, you know, tapping into this, if you didn't get what you wanted in the recent past, the last few months, maybe in a year since the beginning of 2020, I almost feel like for some, very few, if it's not for you, hang with me here. It's like you wanted to start this new opportunity in your career, wanted to start a new business, want to start a new relationship, or something new that you expected to unfold in 2020, but a lot of things happened in 2020 which could have prevented that start for you, that beginning for you. If anyone lost a job or lost an opportunity or relationships fell through and you're still struggling with that, know that whatever has ended, it's not truly, whatever has ended either was not meant for you, or it just, again, because of the pandemic, because of certain things that may have happened in your personal life, it just wasn't ready to unfold. And Spirit doesn't want you to be discouraged, because Libra, in June, some miracle is manifesting for you. Something that you put your heart into, your soul into, your beliefs into. And if you guys are losing faith in something, Spirit's coming through telling you this is the time you need to push, Libra. This is the time you need to have the most faith. This is the time where we are going to show you that your faith was worth it. your belief in yourself was worth it. Because there's something beautiful coming through for you after a period of drought. I'm hearing a period of feeling like you didn't have the support you needed, the guidance you needed, the opportunities. You were just waiting for that one lucky break for everything to come forward for you, and you just didn't have it yet. But June is the month that it will be given to you. Spirit's saying, have faith in me. Have faith in what I'm doing for you behind the scenes that you don't see. But I am working every second of the day to bring forth for you, Libra. And now at the bottom of the deck, Commander Ashtar, a call to action. Take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. Interesting. With this card here, Gemini had this in their reading. Some of you could have Gemini in your chart. If so, go ahead and check out the Gemini reading to see if there's messages for you there. But what this says to me, Libra, again, there's something you really put a lot of your heart into, your devotion towards. You made all the right moves is what I'm hearing, but you didn't see the reward of it. You didn't see the repercussion of it. And that's where you doubted if you made the right choices, if you went down the right path. And some of you kind of, I don't know, blamed yourself for making a certain choice. And again, I don't ever, and I'm working through this lesson myself, Libra, learning about failures, right? Or what we perceive to be failures. Failures are opportunities for us to do something differently, or opportunities for us to recognize when we are being protected. But I feel more so with you guys, especially with this Holy Spirit here. Really, you guys need to know it just wasn't the right time before. Even when you did put all your action forward, it just, something was happening either that was out of your control. Certain people had to start waking up in their own lives. Certain people had to start moving their own, pawns in order to help you out. And whatever, for some of you, I feel this is relationship, romance. Others of you, I feel this is specifically a certain dream or goal you've had. A big decision in moving yourself forward into a new chapter in your life that you just felt was blocked. But it's happening now, Libra. Or the opportunities are coming now. And there's something in your life that is going to be so overwhelmingly happy for you, so blissful, so blessed. And it's the work of the Holy Spirit that is with you at this time. And I'm hearing it's in full gear, Libra. Now that things are in place that you didn't see needed to be in place. And I feel for some of you, again, if this is romantic, someone really had to wake up to what they needed to do for you. You pulled back, you waited, and you waited, and you waited. And during that time of you waiting, someone was awakening. Someone was opening a whole new consciousness within themselves of what you meant for them. And now they have awoken, Libra. And I feel a lot of you are going to receive communication from this person you were really hoping would come through for you. But others of you, there's a miracle coming in June. And it's something you're going to feel very happy about. Let's dive deeper into this and see what this is. What does Libra need to know for the month of June? What will Libra be learning, experiencing? Honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. So, Libra, for those of you, again, this is very clear to me that this is a soulmate that's coming back into your life, that's coming into your life, that wants to make amends, that wants to reconcile, that wants to heal. They held back a truth from you. They held back feelings. They held back a lot because they weren't ready. Some of you, I don't know if that's frustrating to hear, but it's what's coming through. They just were not ready to be in alignment with you on your journey together. But for those of you, this person's coming back. This person's returning. I'm seeing glasses, eyeglasses. It may mean something for someone. I'm also hearing the letters DW. It may mean something, first, middle, last initial to someone. They're coming back with integrity, honesty. And I do feel that I'm hearing that song, like, I know this is going to sound cliche or whatever, but Amazing Grace. And the lyric that is coming through is, I was once lost, but now I'm found. And if this isn't a romantic partner, Libra, it could be a friend. It could be someone that you just felt you tried to give your all to, you tried to be there for, and they just weren't ready to receive that support. They weren't ready to receive that love. But I don't think it was meant for the ties to be completely broken between the two of you. And from your absence, they have grown. They have become aware. And this is going to be like a very strong declaration of why they couldn't receive your love, why they couldn't receive your care, why they were in a dark place in themselves that they couldn't bring themselves out of. And you tried your best, Libra, but I think through that lesson within this relationship, whatever it is, you learned that you can't fix those who don't do the work for themselves. And that's where you had to kind of tune into your empathy and realize that you can love and care for someone, but you can't do the work for them. You just can't. You can't make them realize anything. You can't make them dive deep within themselves. You can't make them change. You can only plant the seeds. You can only do what you can on your end and then hope for the best, Others of you, with this Holy Spirit and honesty coming through, what's ringing true to me is I can't always expect the truth from others. Maybe there's a certain contract you were waiting on, a certain job promotion, or you feel somewhat betrayed or deceived recently in the past by people who you felt were two-faced, who you felt were passive-aggressive. Certain opportunities career-wise that maybe someone else got that promotion even though you put all the hard work in, someone else got recognition. And if that's true, I feel there was some sort of deception that led to that, Libra, that you're going to be made aware of. And if that was the case for some of you, that debt is going to be, someone's karma has been added to that from what they did to you. And on your end, Libra, you're going to be rewarded for enduring that unfairness. And again, the Spirit's coming through with a blessing for you that you are going to see now that it had nothing to do with what you didn't do. It was out of your control. And some of you are deciding to become honest with yourselves about what it means to be okay with surrendering control of when you saw that you weren't, or at least you felt like nothing you ever did was good enough. And really, when you're honest with yourself and you tap into the real situation of it all, you're seeing that, perhaps I tried to force something at a time that wasn't meant for me. And instead of weighing that down, instead of being broken over it, hurt over it, resentful over it, I'm accepting it. And maybe even in some places, Libra, where self-sabotage may have taken place that blocked a certain blessing coming in, a certain lesson or a certain fact that you needed to be aware of before it could really come in. And I think a lot of you have done the work to realize, I don't know, for some of you, I feel this self-sabotage that you weren't consciously aware of. But for not trusting in spirit, not trusting in the universe, with all the action you did, you thought that whatever you've been called to do, whatever you've been dreaming of, whatever this big goal is or this ideal partnership is, you almost walked away from it fully before it could reject you. Different messages, but let's keep going to dive further into this. But you see clearly now, Libra, or June, there will be some sort of opportunity, blessing, even miracle for some of you to come in to realize or see the truth in it all. See why things were blocked. See why things were not ready. And what I mean by that, things were not ready, like why, or what was in the background that you didn't see that other people had to do in order to make this opportunity for you. Like perhaps some people needed to clear space within their department, on their team, if this is career, for you to come in, move forward. Someone had to do some internal work. For those of you this is relationship, feels very strongly with. They had to do the inner work within themselves before you could see what was really going on or hear from them what was really going on in their life. But whatever this miracle is, it's bringing you the blessing of clarity, happiness, and success. What does Libra need to know for the month of June, Spirit? Coherence, yeah. Understanding. The frequency of coherence supports our ability to harmonize the frequency of the heart with the frequency of the mind for an optimal ability to create the reality that we desire. Number 13, some of your birthdays could be October 13th perhaps, and then 37, realization. The frequency of realization supports the internal process of becoming aware of our heart-centered truth, as well as the external process of becoming our highest expression in this world. Yeah, you know, Libra, you just needed the green light from Spirit, from the universe, from God, whatever label you want to put on this. You were just waiting for that confirmation that this is meant for you, that someone still cares, that someone still loves you, that they want to fix things, mend things. Or even for some of you that the promotion, the dream, the goal you've been working so hard for is going to be here for you or is meant for you. That's the realization that you will have in June. And then once that green light is given to you, you're not going to be confused anymore. You're not going to doubt this anymore. You're not going to be afraid of this anymore. You're not going to walk away from it thinking that it's never going to happen, because that green light that's coming for you in June is going to assure you, Libra, you felt this for a reason. You visioned this for a reason. And now that reason is going to be shown to you. And it's not going to be questionable. It's going to be very, very clear. And then once that green light is given, you're on the go. There is no breaks. And I feel, again, a lot of you have experienced stagnancy in something. Relationship, career, dreams, whatever. But that stagnancy will be gone. And you'll understand now more than ever your journey through this this partnership, this goal, and what it was always meant to be and why those blocks had to happen. And I know some of you are still like, okay, Mermaid, I mean, the blocks here are really hard to go through or to overcome, or to, how long do I keep on digging at something? If there's still, you close your eyes and you think of this person, you think of this situation, you think of this dream or goal that you have, and you still feel that fire burning in your sacral chakra up to your solar plexus, then that's the calling there. And even if that's even traveling up into your heart, that's a calling there. That this is still not over, this is still not done. Wow. But a lot of you, maybe some of you have already received this green light, and if some of you are questioning whatever this green light was, someone reaching out that you didn't expect to reach out, a certain job offer, a certain whatever it is, right? A certain someone, I'm even getting like someone has reached out to you guys to have a meeting with you, like a Zoom call, or like you travel to go meet them in person. It is something you can trust, especially with honesty here. And I just saw 222. That could be a number you're seeing quite frequently. So let's get the tarot going, Libra. What does Libra need to know for June? Whew. Page of Swords. Yeah, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Yeah, so again, like for some of you, this information, this miracle is coming through a letter, a text message, a message that you needed to hear, you've been waiting on. Maybe it's been a long time since you sent out your application, you sent out your resume, you put yourself out there, or even reached out to someone who they never replied to you. And you were steady and you were waiting and you were patient. And that patience will be paid off, Libra. And whatever this green light is coming through for you in the month of June, I don't know any other way to say it but that. Don't know if you guys have been seeing a lot of green lights, wearing the color green, or even it's just representing your heart chakra that's opening profoundly due to this bliss, due to this unexpected miracle. You'll have a completely new mindset about yourself and what you can accomplish. And then with this Page of Swords too, I'm feeling a lot of patience here. You've been patient. And you've been analyzing, you've been observing. And you've been holding back a lot of your truth, maybe. Your truth and your experience of what you've gone through up till this far with other people. Your perception about what someone or something hasn't worked out for you and what you've wanted to say to that person that made it a setback, that made it a block. But continue to hold your faith in the knowing that this is going to happen for you. Let's keep going. Whew. Oh my goodness, Libra, we have Judgment and then the World. Wow, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy with the World, fixed energy, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leo energy with 4 of Cups. Yeah, Libra, just when you're about to give up with this, just when you really decided there's no purpose in waiting anymore, a huge disappointment, a huge discontentment, you see, that's when this Holy Spirit, look at even the imagery of this, the cup with the wings there. Right here and right there, that's when this is coming through for you. When you surrender the need to know, the need to have things your way, that's when it all starts unfolding. But with this Judgment here, yeah, I do feel major reconciliation or someone coming back to fully reveal what they didn't and couldn't do for you before. I even feel for some of you, like, if this is career related or dream goal related, someone from your past that rejected you for, you know, your work, an application, discredited your work in any way, they're coming back to realize and say, damn, I was wrong. You are talented, you are creative, you're everything we need on our team, or I believe in you, I want to invest in this with you. But again, others of you, this is a full confession from someone that hurt you, and an apology, an understanding of what they did and why they pushed you away, and how they want to be friends with you again, how they want to have a relationship with you again, or how they want to reconcile romantically with you. But with the world, Libra, and this is very important here, this is full ascension. Whatever this hard wall you hit, and it felt like hitting a brick wall, running into one, you know, the impact of it, you're going to understand the need for you to, instead of trying to go through a wall, how you can overcome it, how you can climb above it and jump over to the other side, how you can realize that maybe this wall had to happen for you to find another way. And it wasn't meant to stop you, it wasn't meant to hurt you, it wasn't meant to discourage you, but it was meant for you to realize that there's something you may not see, there's something you may not hear in the 3D, but it had to be dealt with before you can make it through to the other side. And now you're there with the world. Now you can move on. Now you can understand and see very, very clearly why things had to happen the way they did that you just didn't understand before. And now you're making it to a whole new chapter in your life. But with this lesson you learned about surrender and faith, you are going to be in this whole new mindset that is going to serve you for the rest of your life. Even if you guys are a lot older, it doesn't matter. Your perspective is going to be different after June and never be the same as far as, I don't know, I even feel and understand, Libra, that some of you may have closed yourselves off a lot. 2020 was a year of, solitude, of recovering from some sort of hurt or betrayal that you didn't understand. But now you're not seeing the world through resentment and fear. You're breaking free from that and understanding very clearly life lessons, karmic energies. Wow. All right, Libra. To wrap this up, let's go ahead and see what the Crystal Mandala has to say for you. This is one of my favorite oracle decks by Alana Fairchild. I highly suggest purchasing it. I know it's been helpful for me. I want to see exactly what any last words, any other crystal energy or ascended master, God, goddess, angel would like to come through for you to wrap this reading up. And I will be reading some of the excerpts from the book because I think the book is beautifully written. Some of you guys, I just have to flat out say this feels like a soulmate reconciliation, a journey. Even, I don't say this often, I really don't, because I don't want to confuse people, but it feels twin flame journey to me as well. Waiting for the other person to wake up, waiting for the other person to realize what this connection, powerful connection is between the two of you, so you can move on in union. All right, let's get one more card. Anything else Libra needs to know, Spirit? Angel Ista, ISDA, and Carnelian. And it says nourishment. Okay, with number 10, yeah, a huge cycle is coming to an end. A cycle of disappointment, a cycle of fear. It's for a while, I gotta be honest, like weeks, months, maybe even a whole year. And that obsessive thinking and what you were nourishing your mind with obsessive thoughts, worry, anxieties, fears, that's what made part of the blockage in what was supposed to unfold, Libra. But A lot of you have worked through a very, very hard lesson that not a lot of people learn about, with true surrender and faith in the universe. And like I said, now that you've clearly done the work to understand that within yourself, realizing that things don't happen necessarily on my terms when I demand things from the universe, it is granted to me when I'm ready. It's going to change your whole flow of life moving forward. And the green light is going to be whatever this Holy Spirit has to give, what the Holy Spirit has to give to you, Libra. But let's go ahead and read Nourishment with Angel Ista and Carnelian. Look up Carnelian, look up Angel Ista to see if those energies resonate with you on your own time. So it says, we bring you the gift of nourishment. You are ready to grow, and to do this you need food for your body, your mind, and your soul. We want you to feel fed with what brings you life, with what helps you feel good, and with what heals you, increases your energy and your power. We know what you need and what can assist you to grow in mind, body, and spirit. We know that life can be a banquet for the soul. There are many choices as to what you can feed yourself, and sometimes you may be confused about what is good for you and what is not. Let go of any doubt or shame, guilt or fear about being nourished now, as we guide you towards what will truly feed your life force and bring you happiness. Choice is part of your spiritual freedom. You have the choice to feed yourself, body, mind, and soul, with a variety of foods, from physical food to provide fuel for your body, to the food for thought you give to your mind. You choose how to nourish yourself on a daily basis. Sometimes there might not seem to be much of a choice, as mass media delivers a daily stream of imagery and ideas, most of which is based in fear and generates more of the same. However, being offered food and choosing to partake of it is something quite different. When food for the mind or the body is offered to you, and you know in your heart it is not going to help you, you have a choice. The choice might result in you taking in the meal or the idea because you don't want to offend the people you are with at the time. Then you will need to clear any debilitating effect of that meal from your system. This can absolutely be done, but if you choose to live that way more often than not, you will become tired and lose energy. There is a better choice you can make for yourself if you wish and when you feel ready to do so. The different choice is to notice what is being offered to you, on a plate or in a news story, for example, and respond with compassion rather than reaction. If someone offers you a meal of fear-based reality, you can understand with your heart that this is all they are willing or capable of expressing in that moment. With the light in your mind, you can see clearly that although it may seem harmless enough to that person, you know it is not a good meal for you. You prefer to sustain yourself on healthier and more nurturing, strengthening fare. The love you choose to act on for yourself in that moment is going to contribute far more constructive energy to the world than if you try to fit in with others and deny your right to genuine nourishment just to keep another comfortable with their own more fearful choices of food for body and mind. You do not have to feel guilty about this if you feel this applies to you. Part of your journey may have involved moving through a less healthy time to realize several things. Compassion, understanding of how health can support your spiritual growth and ability to feel joy and vitality being some examples. Perhaps part of your journey is to heal your own health and then inspire others to do the same. Part of your journey may well involve learning how to love and respect yourself enough truly to take care of your needs, even if that means unlearning what you have been taught to explore less fearful and nourishing ways of eating. If you have been asking for help to heal your health, this oracle says not to give up. Keep looking for answers and trust your intuition as you are guided from within to the information you need. Even if it takes several steps, you will be led to what you need. Do not give up until you get your answers. You deserve this much commitment from yourself to yourself, and the universe is completely committed to helping you succeed. Yeah, wow, Libra. Like I've been saying, and like it just said in the book, you have been going through a lot that you realized your own thoughts of what you were telling yourself or what you heard from others when you had to pull back, when you realized maybe the brick wall that was placed that I was describing earlier was in your way so you could change what you accept from others or even from yourself. And when you realized, honestly, what you were doing that wasn't serving you, even just partaking in certain conversations, holding back your truth to appease others, that wall had to happen so you wouldn't continue further down the path towards your goal, towards your relationship with that mindset that you may have been programmed to have that would just ultimately lead to your downfall. Spirit has your back. The Holy Spirit is here with you to make you rise above this so you can be the person, your biggest support system, your cheerleader through anything you go through without the constant worry of how it's all going to unfold, the fears the whole entire time as the process is going through of it never working. Those thought patterns that you had, Libra, had to be demolished. But Spirit says you've done this. You've done the work. You are honest with yourself now. You understand the unfolding of the universe's plan for you, whether that is through the soulmate connection that I picked up on or others for a dream you had for yourself. And now that you're nourishing yourself, or in June, with the right ideas, the right words to say to yourself, affirmations, it's all going to come to you. And that's the greatest miracle of all. The understanding that you're worth it, that you're worthy to receive, and that it is all coming to you now because of the work you put through. Beautiful reading, Libra. Thank you so much for joining me here. I hope that this has resonated with you in some way. If it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. And finally, guys, this is the last month to enter my 2-year anniversary giveaway, where I'm giving away a box full of goodies to you lovely subscribers for loving and supporting me for these last 2 years. The box will contain tarot decks, crystals, candles, all that good stuff. If you're interested in entering the giveaway, open up the description box, scroll down a bit, and you'll find the rules of entry there. I love you, Libra, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Libra.